Yo, what's good? It's your man Mondo Ray, boy. Courtesy of DvE Real-ish. You know, sports works. That's why I talk about the sports. The real-ish, talk about things in real life. Shout out to the homie Hitman X. I'm going to check your video out as soon as I finish upload this. I want nobody to talk about I be ripping off their content. You niggas in the comments are clowns. But anyway, I want to give my thoughts, my reaction, my thoughts rather, on Corey Holcombe and Zoe Williams. You know, well, I know they've had a good working relationship for a while. I don't know how cool they are behind the scenes. I would imagine they got respect for one another. And I was watching the episode. Shout out to Tyler Biz. He the one brought my attention to it. But I was watching the episode, and it was a regular 5150 show, regular 5150 show, you know. And somewhere it started when they got to end up talking about Young Pharaoh and RZA Islam when they was having their back and forth, and Corey Holcombe, he was a little upset with Zoe because he felt because Zoe actually knows RZA, he should have just sided with him off the rip. But Zoe looking at it like, look, man, at the end of the day, they both spread a positive message. They shouldn't be beefing. And I get where Zoe was coming from. Corey wasn't trying to hear that. And Corey had nothing against Young Pharaoh. He just saying, like, dude, you don't even know this homie. You know what I'm saying? That opened up the gate for the, whatever you want to call it, man. I don't know if you want to call it an encore or whatever, but the real shit I'm going to say. So they get to talking, it gets a little heated, and then they got to talking about, Corey Holcombe brought up when Zoe Williams whooped Aries Spears' ass on the show and said something about ducking the responsibility. And shout out to Aries Spears. I'm a fan of Aries Spears. He funny as a motherfucker, but I know it's been a minute. Aries, no disrespect, bro, but you definitely had that coming. You know, because you was, number one, you was drunk. You kept on finger pointing the dude. You kept cutting them off, making disrespectful, light-skinned gestures. So, yeah, you know. But Zoe also got heated with Corey, saying he could have, you seen him doing all this. You could have managed the show a little better. I remember that episode, too. I was not expecting that to happen. And Corey basically called Zoe out for being a hypocrite. Like, you telling me one thing, but you go beat up on the drunk motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And they got back to the ducking the responsibility as far as the financial responsibility. It was Zoe told him, like, look, when I hit this lick, I got you. Corey said, I don't need your money. You know, he did say that. I don't know if he recalls saying that. But he also said he don't recall Zoe ever saying that, but he didn't discredit him either. You know what I'm saying? My thing with that is this, man. Look, people have fallouts. This is something they should have been talked about, clearly. It's been festering. Me, personally, I agree with the homie Town Biz. And I'm pretty sure Hitman X came to the same conclusion. You know, I just think they just got to, I mean, I'm pretty sure they straight now. They just got to talk, behind the scenes, man. I would rather, to be honest, as box office or good for TV, as that the ratings might have been, that's just some shit I would have saved from behind the scenes. Pretty much. I don't think the world had to see that, but it is what it is. Things come out at different times and whatnot. And Corey Holcombe kept on, when they was into it, he kept stressing, hey, I'm not Aries Spears. You know, Zoe like, what the fuck that's supposed to be? we all know where Corey was coming from. And we all know where Zoe coming from. At the end of the day, man, yeah, I mean, what I learned from it is simple. You shouldn't keep things bottled up. Y'all should just talk about shit. Y'all supposed to talk about that as it happened. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure. Because, as a matter of fact, Aries Spears, he sued Corey Holcombe behind that shit, which I thought was weak. I don't think Aries Spears should have got $1 because you, whether you was drunk, intoxicated, whatever, you started all that, man. You incited all that. That's my thoughts on that. I know they going to get it together. I'm pretty sure they straight. So, shout out to Zoe. Shout out to Corey Holcombe. Shout out to the 5150 podcast, period. It's a good show. Corey Holcombe, one of my favorite comedians, one of the realest comedians. A lot of women hate him, hate his style of comedy, but it is what it is. Now I can watch my bro Hitman X video. Shout out to Team DvE, Plug Gang and his thing, Real BRC, 1UF. Salute to all my real content makers. Salute.